It's the holiday season, the time of year where people spend money as if it grew freely on trees. And yet, despite that, Games Workshop stock continues to plummet. To the point now that even the normies have begun taking heed of it. Market report, Games Workshop, maker of Warhammer battle figurines, drops sharply amid signs it could be facing a customer revolt. Oh, it couldn't just. It absolutely, genuinely is. And you know what? This is actually a remarkably savvy analysis right here. They correctly identified the primary reason being GW's ludicrously harsh crackdown on intellectual property. 40k had the single best fan animation fandom of any setting ever throughout history. The quality of 40k fan animations being produced for free at no charge to the company was unparalleled. GW enjoyed some of the best advertisement in the history of fiction and fantasy, pretty much, until they decided to snap its neck in the most brutal and public fashion imaginable. And this is after, of course, the ridiculously massive benefits they had due to the Voldemort virus, seeing their stock prices rise over 160%. Imagine squandering all of that because you hate your fans enjoying your own setting. They also correctly identified the primary reason for the outcry is Warhammer Plus, the terrible replacement for all of the free fan animations. They are receiving a lot of negative community feedback. A raft of downvotes to Warhammer video content. Oh god, yes. There's a reason why the official Warhammer YouTube channel has its comments turned off. A very good reason indeed. And calls to boycott the business. And let me just point out as well, Warhammer Plus is failing miserably. Now, it's going to need to continue to fail for a year plus before there is any chance that Games Workshop is going to give up on that absolute lead weight around its ankle, but it is failing. In fact, one of my original predictions, namely that they would start handing out free coupons amid failing subscription numbers, ta-da! Coincidentally, the same day as the negative report comes out as well about their absolute garbage stock prices. Coinky dinky winky indeed. And Warhammer, goddamn. Plus here, let me show you just the last one, right? For November 3rd, exclusive shows. Watch us play our own game. That's some premium content right there. One battle report and one painting tutorial, which, to be fair, by the standards they themselves have set, this is a pretty good one. Varied skin tones is a hell of a lot better of a tutorial than how to spray paint your miniatures black. I will not let that go. Games Workshop put up a premium painting tutorial on spray painting. Holy shit. And the Warhammer Vault, where you will get another 4 ancient-ass copies of their commercial magazine. Whee! The value for money. Hey, at least you get a little bit of a rulebook too. That's neat, right? I mean, you could just Google it, but details, and animations are back after they failed to provide one of their weekly animations not that long ago. It's Angels of Death again, which, I mean, in comparison to Hammer and Bolter, is certainly a hell of a lot better. Good God, Hammer and Bolter. I mean, it started out as meh, and it turned into absolute dog shit. But can you believe that Warhammer Plus is failing with this value? And you know how I know the GW is really starting to feel the pinch? They're giving away free shit. Games Workshop, the most niggardly bastards in the history of entertainment, I do love being able to use that word in its proper context, incidentally, is giving away free stuff. Not a lot of free stuff, mind you. Here is the voucher program. If you spend £100, you'll receive £10 in a gift voucher, which you then need to spend on Games Workshop products. What can you get for £10 from Games Workshop, you might add? Oh, if you're lucky, you'll get a paintbrush. Well, you'll get one of their shittier paintbrushes, not one of the good ones, mind you. Heavens help you. No. You're gonna have to spend over £150 to get one of those. Oh, Jesus Christ, GW! You are such a greedy bunch of absolute bastards, aren't you? And coincidentally, they also point that out as well. Price increases. Literally ridiculous, continuous price increases. I'll give a little bit of a shout out here to another excellent YouTube channel that I plug frequently because he does great work on this. Maka from the Outer Circle YouTube channel. He has gone in depth on GW's insane pricing structure again and again and again, showing that they don't adjust for inflation. They add on a bunch of percent and then wait until inflation catches up to their insane prices, and then they slap on another ridiculous price increase. Games Workshop is absolute garbage, and on top of that, also, employee pay. As I've mentioned again and again, Warhammer Plus is costing them a lot of money. A lot of money. The cost to set it all up, the cost to buy software for the animators, the cost to get in all of the hardware required, setting up the studios. The animators themselves are, I hope, earning a pretty penny over there, seeing as many of them gave up massive Patreon and YouTube careers to do this. Bear in mind, somebody like Astartes, for example, what he had going wasn't just a hobby project, it was a job, it was a career. He could have become an independent content creator easily with the buzz and the quality of his content. He gave that up for this. He'd better be well compensated for it. Will this continue? Well, that's the interesting question. For the first time in, I think, damn near living memory, we are actually seeing a consumer response to Games Workshop have an actual measurable effect on the company. GW has shat the bed on many an occasion before, but it's always simply been baseline assholery, essentially. Insane prices, ridiculously low availability for box sets, etc. It's always just been dickish moves, whereas what they did with the fan animators was so far beyond a dick move. It was open war on the fandom, an actual declaration, and again, I bet you there's absolutely no reason to believe that they won't start coming after other parts of the fandom as well at this point. Now, we will have to wait and see. Perhaps this will be enough of a consumer backlash to see GW change course to some extent, but man, the amount of careers they have burned to the ground with this. The hype, the excitement that Astartes had will never return. Even if the creator goes back to work on another project tomorrow, it'll take him months to get it done. He will be unable to talk about anything he's done at GW because of their insane NDA. He won't be able to make any more Games Workshop products, so he'll have to go to an entirely different fandom and start from scratch, or even worse, he'll have to create his own fandom from scratch again. They have burned so many people so hard over this that I really hope that they get some serious comeuppance over it. Until then, I, the canary down the coal mine of all of this nonsense, as I was the first content creator they went after, and a unified content creator community with a handful of valiant exceptions, simply zipped it, threw away the key, and decided, no, they're not going to come for me. They're not going to keep doing this. Oh well. Oh well indeed. Until next time, I've been Arch. Thank you all very much for watching, and if you like the content, please do consider leaving a like and a comment in the section down below to tickle that algorithmic pickle of YouTube's. Have a good day.